I don't know about you, but sometimes as I look to obey God, as I look to follow Him and obey His Word, sometimes I just don't understand. Sometimes there's things that I think with my kind of human brain, with worldly wisdom, that, Lord, it seems like if I'm going to interact with my enemies, I should do it like this, but your Word says I should do it this way. And multiple situations in the Scripture that come across that way. Well, God's working for His glory, and the ways that He wants us to obey Him and follow Him, they're not going to match up with the ways of the world. His ways are above our ways and not the same. And so what's important is that we have faith and we trust and do what He says, believing that it's going to be for His glory and for our good, even if it doesn't fully make sense. This happens in the book of Joshua, Joshua chapter 6. Yesterday we were able to cover how Joshua had gone to Jericho. He talked to the commander of the Lord's army, and now he's looking at Jericho, and he's probably again thinking about the attack and what it's going to look like. And all the people had run inside, the enemies had run inside the city, and so the Lord begins to speak to Joshua here about Jericho. Listen to what he says. And the Lord said to Joshua, "See, I have given Jericho into your hand, with its king and mighty men of valor. You shall march around the city, all the men of war going around the city once. Thus you shall do it for 6 days." The plan so far, for 6 days, one time a day, we'll march around the city in silence. Okay, Lord, what else? Then what are we going to do? And then we're really going to give it to Him. What's next? 7 priests shall bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark. So we have the Ark of the Covenant. The priests are going to have horns. Okay. On the 7th day, you shall march around the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow the trumpets. And when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, when you hear the sound of the trumpet, then all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city will fall down flat, and the people shall go up, everyone straight before him. Probably not the plan they were thinking was going to happen. March around for 6 days, one time a day. Then on the 7th day, march around 7 times, blow the trumpet. When it's the really long one, we all yell, and then the walls fall down and we take the city. Not the plan that they probably would have drawn up on their own. Why does God do it this way? Well, He's going to, one, show them that He can be trusted. He's the one that's going to do the battle. Now they need to respond and believe and do exactly what He tells them. Can you imagine marching around the city going, is this the plan? Sometimes I think we're marching through life going, Lord, is this the plan? But if His Word says it is, then we need to trust it. Just like Joshua and the people did, we need to trust what God has said. Even if it doesn't make sense to us fully, we need to trust what He said, believing that He's going to use it for His glory and our good. Have a great day.